Are you thinking there is no more affordable homes, even in Arizona? There are in the Southeast Valley of Metro Phoenix, Arizona. We'll take a look at one of the fastest growing communities in the Southeast Valley of Metro Phoenix, Arizona. And we'll tell you four pros and four cons about living in that area. So stay tuned. Hey, if this is your first time visiting our channel and you want to know everything there is to know about living in the Southeast Valley of Metro Phoenix cities, then please like, follow, subscribe, and tap that little notification bell so you can be the first to know about the good and the not so good about living in East Valley cities of Metro Phoenix, Arizona. Hey, I'm Mel with the Mark and Mel Team, eXp Realty. And for over 30 years, we've loved helping home buyers and home sellers be educated with facts so that they can make their best informed decision when buying and selling homes. So whether you're thinking of moving now or in the near future, just call, text, or email at the links below, and we'll be happy to help you make a smart move too. One of the fastest growing cities in southeast area of Metro Phoenix, and that is Queen Creek. And stay tuned for a tour of one of our favorite quality builders and a new amazing community in Queen Creek that will have a great price range because they have come down dramatically in price. See that Queen Creek is down here. So it is quite a ways from Gilbert, and it is not very far from Phoenix Mesa Gateway Airport, but it's a good ways from the Phoenix International Airport. But it's fairly convenient to the freeways. It did not used to be, and there we'll get to that also, explaining that. But the nice thing is because you're out here on the outskirts of town, and the further you get away from downtown Gilbert and the metropolitan areas of Chandler and Gilbert and Mesa, the further you get out of town, the more supply of new builds. And because of that more supply and increased inventory, you have more people competing, more sellers competing, and lowering the prices to get their homes sold. So that's what's making it more affordable. But you can see where it's located down here. Now, here's the Santan Mountain Regional Park. It's large. So the Santan Mountain Regional Park, Mark and I have mountain biked up there. At the same time, we run into hikers and people riding their horses. It's just a really beautiful area. It is a regional park. It's over 10,000 acres of desert with hiking and biking trails, a visitor center, and wildlife exhibits. So it is really at the edge of town, but it is so nice to be pretty conveniently located to Queen Creek. So I wanted to show where that is on the map to South Loop. And you can get the 24 here, and it drops you off here. And you used to have to go down Ellsworth all the way down to Queen Creek, but now they're wrapping this freeway around so that you can access other main roads and get down to Queen Creek and other areas in the East Valley. So this is the Queen Creek Marketplace, and this is all Queen Creek. But the Queen Creek Marketplace is got a lot of restaurants. It's lots of popular shopping there, lots of restaurants, downtown businesses and malls. And we're going to concentrate on that area around the newer Queen Creek Marketplace, which has a large variety of new dining restaurants, shopping, entertainment like Target, Kohl's, Chipotle, Starbucks, Harkins Theaters there, favorite Olive Garden. So there are a ton of places you can go. There's a brand new Trader Joe's, which is so nice to have. So it's got a lot of things right there. There's a brand new Costco too. Queen Creek has continued to expand with new builds of all kinds of sizes, shapes, quality, and design. And this is the reason that it is one of the most affordable areas for certain homes because of the supply of them. And of course, the increased supply means more builders are competing with one another to sell those homes, and that will soften the prices more. So that makes it more affordable for home buyers to get a good deal on a good size home. So we're going to start with the pros. Pro number one, wide open spaces near small ranchettes near those Santan Mountain Range and Park. So some of the best views of the Santan Mountains are available in Queen Creek. And there's lots and lots of hiking and biking and horseback riding lessons for horseback riding with all the little ranchettes down there. There's such a convenience to get your kids into horseback riding, or even you take horseback riding lessons or learn what it takes to have a horse. There's lots of small ranchettes down there for horses and orchards and other little animals that you want to have on your farm. Now, there are a lot of new builds also and subdivisions, tons of them that are kind of taken over everywhere. So there's not as much expansive land in between these subdivisions anymore. But if you love wide open spaces, you'll love the larger lots that a lot of the custom homes have at the edge of town near those Santan Regional Park mountains. Pro number two, the ability to have horses and have affordable horse properties or be near it in a newer subdivision, a newer home, and still be able to ride a horse and not go very far to get on a horse and ride, or get that horse and take it to the Santan Mountain Range. And there's just tons and tons of trails up there, and every day that you go, we would go mountain biking. We could take a new route. It was just so fun. And you do run into a lot of hikers, a lot of horses, and it's just beautiful. Everybody's out there enjoying the sunshine and the open spaces and the views from the mountains. It's just gorgeous. Pro number three, there are more homes with land along newer subdivisions. So there's a lot of area for large families. There's a lot of affordable homes that have 3, 4, 5 bedrooms for large families. And so this is a very family oriented area. There's just tons and tons of rooms for a lot of people. Or, if there's more than one family living together, or if the kids are coming back from school, or if you need a mother-in-law's suite, or a mom or dad to live nearby, or right there to be taken care of. There are lots of large homes, and it is more affordable. So we have a lot of that going on, a lot of extended family moving in with people down here in Queen Creek. And also people that like to be in that kind of more family atmosphere where there's, you can go down the street for your eggs from chickens down at a ranchette, or you can go to a little farm down there, or you can go pick at somebody's orchards. I mean, there are actually a lot of people that do that. They'll say, hey, come down and pick your own fruit. So it's just a bit more of a country feel, and people that really like that country feel live down in Queen Creek, even if they're in a newer subdivision, because it just is more affordable for homes of all different ages and sizes. And it was originally a farm community, a ranch community. So it's tried to keep that feel as much as possible, even with all the new building going on. So as of March 2023, the median price is $667,777. And the median days on the market is 54 days. And like I said, there are a variety of new build subdivisions ranging in price from moderate to high dollar custom homes on acreage and small ranchettes. So pro number 4, Queen Creek has nearby places like Williamsfield Airport, the Bellbank Legacy Sports Center. Queen Creek has also just recently had a large amount of infrastructure completed, such as those new shopping centers I told you about, and the theaters, and the newest Costco. And with more continuing to be built constantly, those freeways are being constantly extended down and around on the east side. That will alleviate the traffic from the very few original roads that were the main arterial routes into Queen Creek, like Ellsworth. Which leads us to some of the biggest cons, which we'll talk about right now. Con number one, cost of living and housing is up. Although there are affordable new builds and older homes on ranchettes that may be affordable, Queen Creek itself actually now has a fairly higher than national average. It's 60% higher than the national average. The utility prices are 3% higher than the national average. Transportation expenses like bus fares and gas prices are 6% higher than the national average. Per payscale.com, the median rent is $2,233 a month, and the average energy bill is now $181.59 a month. However, the cost of groceries is similar to the national average. And healthcare in Queen Creek is approximately 7% lower than the national average. Con number two, lots and lots of traffic. I was telling you about the traffic. Well, there is a lot of traffic still, even though the freeways are expanding and the roads are expanding. There is still a lot of infrastructure being constructed in order to handle the large influx of population explosion from homeowners wanting to take advantage of those lower housing prices for the size of the homes and the lots and land that you can get in Queen Creek. So the traffic, although new roads and freeways and connections have been completed and they're still building, it will continue to be busy and you'll have that construction on the road. So the traffic is really bad, either going out of the city in the morning or coming back into the city in the evening. So if you have a flexible schedule, you'll be much better off living in Queen Creek because you can go at different times. And then it's not that bad, really. Con number three, lots and lots of dirt and dust. Since there is so much continued new building going on in Queen Creek, along with being near the edge of town with a large amount of vacant land, including the current ranches and farmland, there is a lot of dirt that is continually turned over and the wind continually blows that around. So hopefully you like to dust the house because you will have a lot more dust than closer in town for quite a while. But that doesn't seem to bother people that like living on farms, living near farms. It's pretty typical for farm land or areas where people have horses or ranches. But if you have allergies, you want to think about that. Con number four, along with more vacant land, ranch property, and agriculture farms, you will smell all that goes with that. Now, I personally love the smell of horses and hay and alfalfa. And if you like that also, then this may be a pro for you. But there are also things like cows and chickens and all those other great smells that come with those kind of animals. But if you like farms and being at the edge of town with lots of new builds available at a very reasonable price and new restaurants and shopping, then you will like Queen Creek and that won't be a con for you. So because you're still here on this video, we're going to share an amazing new subdivision by Taylor Morrison called Ellsworth Ranch. And I especially liked the Capstone collection, which we're going to see here. This is a model home that shows the entrance to the separate casita as you come into the courtyard area. And this is a beautiful casita with a living area, kitchenette, bedroom, and bathroom, enjoying that view of that private courtyard also. And this courtyard has plenty of room as you go into the entry. You really notice this area, this large open area. And that continues as you enter the main house. You see it, a rotunda foyer that is just really open and wide halls and a very nice open concept in this great room area with at least 12-foot ceilings. There's a gourmet kitchen, waterfall counters, nice breakfast niche. These homes are on really nice large lots, and we'll share that in a minute. The homes start in the 900,000s so far. And of course, remember, these prices could be subject to change depending on which way the market goes, whether up a little, whether down a little, depending on the supply and the demand. As we also get closer to summer, and there usually is a little more supply. So we'll have to see there. The community is slated to have many walking paths, planned clubhouse, fitness center, pool, lighted pickleball courts, lighted half basketball court, and more. So at Ellsworth Ranch, you have this capstone collection starting there, but at the 900,000s. But you also have the Voyage collection. And the Voyage collection starts in the 600,000s. And the Landmark collection starts in the 400,000 range. So really good prices. These are the things that we look for our clients. It is very important to look at all the data to make an informed decision. And we would love to show you the comparable market analysis, to show you the actual supported sales out there and data so that you can make an informed decision and an offer too, if you want to make an offer on that property. So if you're looking to move to Queen Creek after hearing the pros and the cons, now or in the near future, just reach out for a list of homes that are coming soon to Queen Creek. Just call, text, or email, and we'll be happy to help you, show you the market data so you can make an informed decision, of course, always. For over 30 years, we've loved helping home sellers and home buyers with excellence through experience.